Sir Richard Grenville was born on June 15, 1542, at Bideford, in Devon, England. Richard's father was Sir Roger Grenville and his mother was Thomasine Cole. He was the eldest son and heir. His father was captain of the Mary Rose when she sank in Portsmouth Harbour in 1545. His widowed mother Thomasine would marry Thomas Arundel. Richard would go on to marry Mary St. Leger, and they would have 4 sons. The family home would become Buckland Abbey, after which they moved to a newly built home in Bideford. His education would have been one befitting his station. After his mother was widowed, and married Thomas Arundel, they moved to Arundel House, where Grenville would have received his education until he was of age to be further educated away from the family home. At the age of 17 years, Grenville moved to London, to further his education at Inner Temple, where he studied law. At the age of 18, he would inherit his grandfather's estates in Cornwall and Devon. He pursued a military career, which involved fighting against the Turks in Hungary. Later, he would travel to Ireland, where he was involved in the Desmond rebellions. In 1585, heading a fleet of 7 ships, Grenville established settlers on Roanoke Island, off the coast of what is now North Carolina. He would be instrumental in protecting England, as an admiral in the Navy beside Sir Walter Raleigh from the Spanish Armada. He was also tasked with protecting Ireland from any sea approaches that might be attempted by the return of the Spanish Armada. Sir Richard Grenville's final act would be in the Battle of Flaws, in 1591. Never a man to back down from an insurmountable task, he took on a fleet of 53 enemy ships, sent from King Philip II of Spain. This would prove to be his undoing. Hour upon hour of fighting took place. Finally, when Grenville could do no more, he ordered his ship destroyed rather than let her be taken by Spain. The crew, however, refused to comply, and those still alive were captured and transferred to a Spanish ship. Several days later, on September 12, 1591, Sir Richard Grenville died of his wounds, cursing his men for the traitors they were. Grenville would ultimately have the last laugh, as during their voyage, Grenville's ship, the Revenge, and 15 of the Spanish fleet, would be caught in a cyclone. The ships sank, and there were no survivors.